Welcome to the Church of Snarky, where antique witty wisdoms make us all wiser and kinder. Humorously?
Hello again. Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "Blessed are the forgetful, for they get the better even of their blunders." Great quote. Nietzsche is saying forgetfulness isn't a weakness like we automatically think it is. It's a gift. It lets you escape your mistakes. It gives you a fresh start. It's psychological self-immunity. Think about it. People who forget their mistakes, they move on. They don't dwell, they don't spiral into shame, they just keep going. And that's good for them. Meanwhile, people with perfect memories, they replay every embarrassment, every failure, every stupid thing they said since 1999. They're prisoners of their past. Historical context? Friedrich Nietzsche lived from 1844 to 1900, and I expect you to do the math. Luckily, it's not too hard in this format. So he's a 19th century German philosopher obsessed with human psychology. He had a mental breakdown in 1889 and spent his last 11 years mentally incapacitated. I had to double check to make sure this quote didn't come from that time period. It didn't. This quote comes from his exploration of memory, guilt, and psychological freedom. He believed resentment and dwelling on the past were forms of self-poisoning. My snarky 2 cents? A good memory is great for trivia, terrible for happiness. The ability to forget is nature's delete button. Use it. People with photographic memory spend their lives watching reruns of their worst moments. Forgetting isn't a bug, it's a feature sometimes. Practice strategic forgetting. Let go of old blunders. Give yourself permission to move forward. And by the way, blessed are, how it opened up, it's a deliberate biblical parody. It's from the Beatitudes, from the Sermon on the Mount. Blessed are the meek, I think is how it started. If you'd like to read more about this and other quotes, deeper meaning, real-world impact, or why it matters today, get congregated with us and sign up at thechurchofsnarky.com for our free weekly wisdom newsletter. You can also get 15% off your first order of wearable, shareable wisdom so that you too can help make us all wiser and kinder. I'm Grandpa Lou, your Irreverent Reverend at thechurchofsnarky.com, hoping you learned something and, of course, subscribed, liked, and shared our smirk-worthy sermon. And remember, smirk and share to prove you care. Bye-bye.
If you'd like to see other Church of Snarky sarcastic quotes, click on some of the links at the end of this video. Take care. Bye-bye.
And if you'd like to get paid for sharing our wearable wisdoms, keep this in mind. Everyone I know wears a shirt, and most of us change them daily, so change your shirt and change the world. Social equalities are blatantly subliminal antique positive wisdoms repetitively shared without saying a word. This applies to all our wearable shareable wisdoms. Like pretty witty baby onesies and pretty witty kids. Youthful truths let your kids gain confidence sharing antique wisdoms with their friends. Imagine them sharing words of wisdom with classmates and teachers. I think therefore I think tees I wear is a super easy way to share words of wisdom. With wearable wisdoms to fit babies, kids and adults. You can clothe a whole family, city or state. So do the future a favor by encouraging, educating and entertaining with words of wisdom make us all wiser and kinder. And for a downloadable PDF of these team quotes, join the 52 of 8 today.
E3me.us